Hi everyone, welcome to DD classes. In last video we are discussed about the plan and non-plan expenditure for class 12. In this video we are going to learn about the measures of government deficit. So measures of government deficit, that is the budgetary deficit. It's defined as the excess of total estimated expenditure over total estimated revenue. When the government spends more than it collects, then it incurs the budgetary deficit. That is simply. Once again I repeat, when the government spends more than it collects, then it incurs the budgetary deficit. Under the budgetary deficit, three types of deficit is there. One is revenue, one is fiscal, and third one is a primary. Now we are going to discuss about the revenue deficit. It refers to the excess of revenue expenditure over revenue receipt during the given fiscal year. That is, a revenue deficit equal to revenue expenditure minus revenue receipt. Here the government's own revenue is insufficient to meet the expenditure on normal functioning of government departments and provision for various sources and services. Next one is implication of revenue deficit. It indicates the inability of the government to meet its regular and recurring expenditure in the proposed budget. Already what the budget is proposed by the government, they have to taken by the regular and recurring expenditure. It implies that government is dissaving. Here the dissaving is government is using up savings of other sectors of the economic to finance its consumption expenditure. Let us start the third point. It also implies that the government has to make up this deficit from capital receipt. That is through the borrowings or disinvestment. That means revenue deficit either leads to an increase in liability in the form of borrowings or reduce the assets through the disinvestment. Next one, what are the measures to reduce the revenue deficit? So, reduce the expenditure and increase the revenue. Reduce expenditure means the government should take a serious steps to reduce its expenditure, unnecessary expenditure, and avoid the unproductive expenditures. And increase the revenue, government should increase its receipt from various sources of tax and the non-tax revenue. The next topic is fiscal deficit. Fiscal deficit presents a more comprehensive view of budgetary imbalances. It is widely used as a budgetary tool for explaining and understanding the budgetary developments in India. So here the definition of fiscal deficit is, it refers to the excess of total expenditure over the total receipt, excluding the borrowing during the given fiscal year. So fiscal deficit equal to total expenditure minus total receipt, that is excluding borrowing. Here the total receipt equal to the revenue receipt and the capital receipt. Here the capital receipt excluding borrowings, that is non-debt creating capital receipt. The next one is implication of fiscal deficit. So the implications of fiscal deficit are debt trap, inflation, foreign dependence, hampers the future growth. The first one is debt trap. So here the fiscal deficit indicates the total borrowing requirements of the government. That is, the borrowings not only involve the repayment of principal amount, but also require the payment of interest. That is, the interest payment increase the revenue expenditure, which leads to the revenue deficit. So it creates a vicious circle of the fiscal deficit and the revenue deficit also. So wherein the government takes more loans to repay the earlier loans, as a result what will happen? The country is caught in a debt trap. The next one is inflation. Government mainly borrows from the RBI to meet its fiscal deficit. So here the RBI prints a new currency to meet the fiscal deficit requirements. It increases the money supply in the economic and automatically it creates the inflationary pressure. And third one is foreign dependence. The government also borrows from rest of the world, which arises its depends on the other countries. Hampers the future growth means borrowing increase the financial burden for future generation. It adversely affects the future growth and development of the country. The next one is sources of financing the fiscal deficit. So government has to look out for the different options to finance the fiscal deficit. The main two sources are borrowings and deficit financing. The borrowings. Fiscal deficit can be met by borrowings from the internal sources, that is public and commercial banks, or the external sources, that is foreign government or international organization. Second one is deficit financing. How means it is a printing of new currency. So the government may borrow from RBI against its securities to meet the fiscal deficit. So RBI issues a new currency for this purpose. This process is known as a deficit financing. The next one is primary deficit. Here it refers to the difference between fiscal deficit of the current year and the interest payment on the previous borrowing. That is primary deficit equal to fiscal deficit minus interest payment. What are the implications of primary deficit? It indicates how much of the government borrowings are going to meet expenses other than the interest payment. So the difference between the fiscal deficit and primary deficit shows the amount of interest payment on the borrowings made in the past, not in present. So the low or zero primary deficit indicates that interest commitment, that is on earlier loans, have forced the government to the borrow. So the primary deficit is a root cause of the fiscal deficit. You will take in India, interest payments have considerably increased in the recent years. So high interest payments on past borrowings have greatly increased the fiscal deficit. To reduce the fiscal deficit, interest payment should be reduced through the repayment of loans as early as possible. I hope you all understand the measures of government deficit. Now it is your turn. Primary deficit is the difference between the revenue deficit and the interest payment. True or false? This statement is a false because primary deficit is the difference between fiscal deficit and the interest payment. Thank you.